Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It is Tuesday, made it past Monday. Barely, but I made it past Monday. Hope you did too. It's Tuesday, December 6th, 2016, and it's getting cold on the East Coast. 40 degrees. That's going to be the high. I don't know. We might even see some white stuff by where I live by the end of the week. We'll see. Hope you guys are doing great. You know, the great thing about it being a little colder outside is, man, it makes you move, doesn't it? No standing around, no taking it easy. The bad news is I wake up in the dark and I come home from work in the dark. And it just feels like it's shortened my day. Same amount of hours, just feels like it's shortened my day. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the pocket dump deconstruction. You know, I was on, yes, I check out my YouTube channel all the time. I read your guys' comments the day that you post them. I just haven't gotten back to you guys yet. I have to get a workflow where I answer all of them. I'm usually running around, so I'm going to try, but believe me, that's why I shout out a lot of your questions on the daily pocket dump deconstruction to make sure that you guys know I'm reading, I get it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I really appreciate your feedback. I really appreciate that. It seems like you guys are enjoying these pocket dump deconstructions and the special videos. The special videos will continue to come your way. Hit that. There is a notification button. If you've already hit the subscribe button, right next to it is the notification button. Hit that so that you know when I post a new video. Also, don't forget to thumb this up. Share it if you can. Let people know that we're out there. And of course, hit that subscription button. We're making our way to 2,000 subscribers. And when we do, I'm giving away two very, very good new Spyderco knives, at least one of them, maybe both. I haven't decided yet because we're a ways away from 2,000 subscribers. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, then I'll know which knives we're dealing with. But at least one will be a limited edition sprint run. So why don't you give us a call? Give us a call. Why don't you hit that subscribe button? Become a part of all of this. Anyway, I was on the site. I was doing some maintenance stuff. I need to do even more of it. And I noticed that this right here, this pocket dump deconstruction, will be number 308 in a row. Yeah, there was kind of fuzzy in the beginning because I had that slow internet. Then I invested in super fast internet. But 300, this is 308. Earlier in one of my pocket, that means we're close to a year. We've got several more months and then we'll be a year. We talked a little bit. I talked about that I'm going through this, and after a year of the daily pocket dump deconstructions, I'll reevaluate. I always do that. Of course, you need to do that. Maybe it's how it looks. Maybe it's some other things. Because once you do a daily video, you just do it. And I'm having fun doing it. I'm glad that I picked the pocket dump because I always have to pick out what I'm going to fill my pockets with. But I'll tell you right now, I can't imagine not doing this every day. I just love the discipline of it. I love having a chance to share knives with you guys. I really do. So right now, you know, that can always change. Something comes up, but I plan on doing the pocket dump deconstruction every single day. I hope you plan on joining me every single day. Let me know if that's a good idea. Let's talk about the pocket dump. I have a meeting today, so this is a little bit more fancy. A board meeting, so it's an important meeting. I'm wearing my Rolex Datejust, nice classic Rolex. Oh man, tonight, after the cold, I'm going to just really enjoy this Hoyo de Monterey. And this is the Epicure number 2. I love the Epicure number 2 and number 1s. Man, I tried one of these and then bought as many of them as I could. I just love this. What a wonderful cigar from Cuba. People have been asking me lately, so now that you can bring in cigars from Cuba, I mean, from other places into the U.S. easier, what's up? And you know what? That's funny. I haven't been overseas in a while, or even to Canada in a while, because they have great cigar shops and all of that. So it really hasn't come up. I am trying to buy a lot of Cuban cigars now and putting them away, because I do believe, this is just me, but it's also the law of supply and demand. Once U.S. opens up to sell Cuban cigars directly, that pretty much doubles the Cuban cigar market. I know they're all over the world, but U.S. is a big market, which is going to put pressure on Cuba to really crank out a lot of cigars. And these are hand rolled. And so usually when that happens, no matter what it is, whether it's cigars or something else, I don't care if it's American cars or foreign cars or guns or whatever, knives, that when you're trying to feed a super hungry market, quality dips for a little bit until you can adjust to demand. So no, that's not economics. That's Kevin Smokeonomics. So I'm putting them away. If you're a big cigar smoker, especially Cuban cigar smoker, I'd suggest you do the same. Wherever you've been getting your Cuban cigars, get more of them and invest in a very good humidor or two and start stashing them away. This is the design. This is the Shown Design pen, titanium version, real classy. I love pulling this out in a special meeting. They don't know what to do. They're like, man, that's real classy. This gets more compliments than anything else from guys that are around the table. And then when they get in, they go, whoa, this is heavy. Whoa. Man, yeah, it sounds like I'm selling them. Hey, when things are good, like a great cigar, that's why I talk about knives. I think these are some good knives that I'm carrying. It's worth talking about. Yeah, one of my favorite coins, if you guys are thinking about volunteering or you have sons or daughters, here you go. Man, the Scouts. Here in the States, the Boy Scouts, I was everything from Cub Scout, Weeblo to Boy Scout. I'm 57 years old. I have 3 kids and 5 grandsons, and I still smile every time I think of the Boy Scouts. How about that? And even now, trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast, but I can remember that from being young. What a great experience. This is a coin from the U.S. Mint from 2010. It's celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Boy Scouts of America, 1910 from 2010. What a wonderful organization. So if you get a chance, help young men and women, because it's just nice. I still think, because I'm not a big camper, but man, I keep thinking about a sportsmobile van or something and taking up photography. I need to start doing some photography and traveling around. Those Boy Scouts instilled something in me long time ago. So what a great organization. How about that? An organization that has that kind of impact. Today we're doing Scotch. And hopefully I'm not angry drinking Scotch and puffing cigar after the board meeting. I won't. We have a wonderful board. I look forward to these meetings. Let's see. Let's take the knives out. I'm laughing because none of you know what I do for a living and won't. I keep it very, very separate. Because this is the fun part. It's not work. It's not work at all. Work, you do something, get paid, number one. The other thing is, I've enjoyed my work this much. I have over the years. But I really am getting hooked on this. The The first knife, the keychain knife, is the Spyderco Jester. I have purchased a Sprint Run Jester that came out a long time ago, and it still hasn't arrived, or it's arrived and lost among all the packages here in the downstairs. So we'll see. It should be coming in a couple of days, but I really love the Jester. FRN scales, 1.9-inch blade, VG10 steel. Has this nice little jimping right up top here. I like that too, especially for a little knife, so you can do some detailed work. I really love it with that back lock that's very strong. That's the Spyderco Jester today. My medium knife is the Reeve Mnandi. I don't know. I've lost track in my mind of the last time I carried a Mnandi because I did that big Chris Reeve knife collection video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on my channel now. In my mind, I've carried all 56 Chris Reeve knives. Yes, my mind is wacko. I really love the Box Elder Burl. This wood is one of the older woods that Chris Reeve is still keeping around because he must love it too. You know, he introduced 4 new woods this year. The Mnandi is just the perfect gentleman's folder. Titanium liners, that S35 VN steel blade. This is the satin blade. I have 6 Mnandis. This is the only one that I didn't put a Devin Thomas Damascus on it. Didn't buy with Devin Thomas Damascus because I just think the satin blade works so well with this Box Elder Burl. Of course, the clip is just special to me. That's how you make a clip that fits, the knife. I could wear this in my dress shirt pocket, and it looks like a pin coming out of it or anything else. It's just really well done. I also like that they hide the fact that it is a frame lock. This is the Chris Reeve integral frame lock, but because it's behind this one scale, and every time with this one, I don't know, maybe it's, I bet you it's because the others with that Damascus gives you just a little bit more purchase when you pinch and pull up. That must be it, because I never have trouble one hand opening any of them. This is the Mnandi from Chris Reeve, Box Elder Burl, 2.75-inch satin blade, S35 VN steel. And then here's the Mantra. I started the year with the Mantra. January 1st, I got the Mantra 1 and the Mantra 2. This is the Mantra 2. The Mantra 1 has that Chris Reeve leaf blade. Other than that, everything is exactly the same. Mantra 1 is exactly like a Chris Reeve Delica, except for all the materials. So it looks like it. The same shape blade if you're used to that Chris Reeve kind of blade. And also the body, the handle is exact same. And then everything else here is the same. The only difference is the shape of this blade. The other one, you can open it up with just like a Delica, you can open it up with the Spyderco hole. Here, of course, the Spyderco hole is just the brand. See that? Flat. This one is better in the pocket because it's flat. The other one, of course, comes out a little bit more. All titanium handles. Look. Yep. Started the new year, the 2016 year, with 2 flippers. Wonderful flippers with this wonderful deep carry wire clip. They also have a stainless steel insert on the lock bar. The reason you've seen that more and more, but Spyderco does, especially on these small flippers where that knife, the blade just flies out there and there's so much pressure. Steel against titanium, like this lock bar, steel wins. Titanium over time will wear down. That's why you see that travel across. I have a couple of super classic Spydercos, and they have traveled across. So they put in the steel insert, and you can also remove the steel insert and put in another one. So it's just longer lasting. The blade is CPM M4. So Spyderco's first two knives, first time I've seen Spyderco, except I guess when they did all of the Copas, they would release 3 and 4 at a time. But two knives, two flippers released at the exact same time, Mantra 1 and Mantra 2. They didn't wait till the next year, which is wonderful. Two different blade shapes. And then they said, hey, we're going to use M4 a lot this year because they started it off with these two knives. Yeah, from Crucible, CPM M4 steel, great edge retention, wonderful strength, but it will rust on you. Okay, a lot of carbon in it. It will rust on you. You have to take care of it. This, my friends, is the Mantra 2. Man, it's a nice flipper. This is a really nice carry. I really like this carry. Let's see here. And the knife that got away. Oh, by the way, that, my friends, that's what's going on Instagram. The Instagram is at Keith Kevin Ken. It'll be all purdy and stuff. Nice little pictures. Took a bunch of pictures before I started this. It'll go up at Keith Kevin Ken, just like this YouTube channel, later on this afternoon. Probably 1-ish, 2-ish, 3-ish. It'll go up on my YouTube. On my Instagram. Go check it out. Go check it out. I post photos all through the day, knife-related photos. Go check that out on Instagram. Don't forget to thumb this up. Man, that's what keeps me going. That's why I'm still going. You guys have been going great, especially on the special videos, but on the daily ones as well with the thumbs up. Man, trust me, it means so much to me, and it just keeps me going. It does. Also, share this. Let people know that we're out there and that this happens every single day. We talk about knives. Where else can you do that? Every single day, at least 4 knives, at least 4. And then, of course, thumb this up, subscribe, help us reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers and get that giveaway going, all right? Of 2 Spydercos, at least one being a limited edition Spyderco. All that said, we still haven't talked about the knife that gone away. Are you guys like me? You know, you get a new knife and you play with it for 3 days straight. And I try to keep it on my desk because once I put it in the Pelican case, it's not that I forget about it. I have a big collection. And maybe after this year, we'll start figuring out what to do with my big collection. Is it time to slim it down? Is it time to go in a different direction? Is it time to look at other makers? Yada, yada. But that's for months from now. Right now, I have this. I love this Spyderco Magnitude. I like the Peter Carey collaboration with Spyderco. I know some people don't. Some people really. I didn't know they had that much, not hatred. Yeah, hatred for Peter Carey's design. I really like them. This is the Magnitude. This is the 3rd Peter Carey collaboration. The first was the Rubicon. The second was the Small Firefly. Both of those are very good knives. 2 of my favorites. I really love that Firefly. This is the 3rd, and it's the Magnitude. And we're waiting for Rubicon 2, which is basically a plainer, less expensive Rubicon. But this Magnitude, man, they did not hold back at all. They really didn't. And frankly, if you had this side by side with the Rubicon, you could tell that the maker is Peter Carey. First, it starts with really, really good carbon fiber. The real stuff, folks. 3D. It's not as shiny as the Rubicon, and it doesn't come out as much on the side. Spyderco believes that one reason the Rubicon didn't sell that well is it was so fat in the pocket. And it is fat in the pocket. Feels great in the hand because it fills your hand, but it is fat in the pocket. So they still did 3D on this, but not as much. Yeah. Skeletonized titanium liners. Instead of the orange G10 backspacer, they have a brown one. And it has this on it, the ridges, not as aggressive as with the Rubicon. Spyderco once again did a new clip that goes with this that matches the Peter Carey look. This is based on a Peter Carey custom knife. On the pivot, you can see the Peter Carey pivot, and it has the brown G10 around it. This knife is S30V steel, 3.5 inch blade. Look at that stock. Look at that stock. I just love it. Man, and it flies out. Flies out like this. So I was playing with it again. Discovered it again. Was going to put it in my pocket. That's one reason I was looking at a smaller carry, because this is a hefty piece. And you know what? It's not when I wear my jeans or my other fun clothes. But, you know, on dress pants, since I have to do a suit, yeah, it's a little bit heavy for me, especially when I carry other knives. But, man, this is wonderful. I love this. This is the Spyderco Magnitude, Peter Carey's third collaboration with Spyderco. We're still looking out for the Rubicon 2. And that's the knife that got away, and that's our daily pocket dump deconstruction. Hey, you guys, thanks for being there. Really, you get me pumped up. Now I'm ready to go take on the world in a rat race because I just had a fun discussion with you guys. So thanks for being there. You have a perfect day. I hope the holidays are treating you well. I really do. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.